My name is Grace, and I'm the project manager for software systems at African New Life. To begin with, I was not interested in technology at the first place, transitioning from high school to university, because I was coming from a background of STEM, sciences, to be specific, math, chemistry, and biology. And I realized that going forward, I feel like I would be limiting myself. So I was like, what can I do that can be involved in different areas, in different careers, sticking to health, because I still have the heart for people. So I was able to realize that if I get involved in technology, I will be able to use it with different options. So that's the time where I realized that I'm very interested in technology. Before joining the Outlook Innovation Center, I was, like I said before, I was academically and personally exposed to different projects, but I lacked that exposure to tools like AI and data. So to be honest, Auka was my first place to actually expose my ideas for real impact. Yes, my parents totally supported me on this journey. Even after seeing what I was able to do with technology, they totally understood the value of technology. So yes, they were very supportive. When I started the program, like I said before, I was coming from a science background, really few technology involved. So my challenge was transitioning from that to the tech field. So one of the challenges that I faced was lack of confidence, because I was questioning how am I going to manage this field? It's new. But after getting into it, all I understood was technology matters when you know what you want and you stay consistent and you're willing to learn. So when you know what you want, you go for it. One of the challenges that I faced as I started the program was, like I mentioned before, coming from a science background with very little knowledge of technology. So I was having a bit of lack of confidence, because I was wondering how I'm going to manage this whole new field and new environment. So after realizing how things work in technology, after stepping into this field, I realized that all that matters in technology is curiosity, consistency, and willingness to learn. So I was able to take the few steps and be open to learn. And some of the things that really stood out for me as I was in the program, as I was being trained. In the program, we had an opportunity to actually study the practical part of things, not just the theory, because before, all you do is just read and learn. But now you're using this information to build, solve, and be realistic with real-world problems. So yes, that stood out for me. The maternal and child health project that I was working on is a project that was supporting data and specifically recording patients' data, visits, potential risks. So the whole goal was to support early interventions and improve healthcare outcomes, especially in underserved communities. Because after making the research, one of the problems that we were addressing is that we realized that women in underserved communities don't really take responsibility of going to the hospital for checkups, for follow-ups. Most of them go on the day of birth, and they don't really realize the problems that might occur. So we came up with this system of maternal and child health mortality that helps to record patients' data, visits, and early interventions. So the whole goal was to support early interventions and improve health outcomes in underserved communities. The training at Outlook Innovation Center has totally changed my perspective, and it has broken the barrier. Because it is providing a platform, it is building skills, and it is creating confidence for young people, and especially women, to get into the tech field. And changing the narrative of technology is hard to technology is possible. After the trainings, we were privileged enough to visit different high school schools. For my cluster, which is health department, we managed to visit Fire Girls School at Gisozi, which is a STEM-like school, and it is known for excellence and girl-child empowerment. During these sessions, we were able to introduce the students the context of big data. making sure that they understand or we introduce to them the fact that data and technology can be used in different careers that they would like to pursue. Because during the sessions, we realized that these students want to pursue different kind of careers, and we wanted to show them that technology is inclusive. So one of the things that stood out for me was when one of the girls mentioned that they're not really sure they can do technology, because we managed to talk to girls in different STEM, of which did not include computer. So when they managed to complete a small task that we were given to them, I could see the change in their confidence, because they were like, oh wow, I can actually do this. And for me, it made me realize why this work is important and why it matters. From my experience personally, like I said before, I would say that women mostly are hindered by lack of exposure and representation, because most of the young women or girls, they grow up not seeing role models in technology, which makes it feel like technology is not a space for them. And also there is society expectations that hinder them or discourage them early on along the way. Yes, absolutely. It is very possible to make a living outside of AI because technology is very diverse. Besides AI, there is software development, there is UI UX design, there is cybersecurity, there is data analysis. All of these departments of which young people or young women can make a really meaningful and successful career. I would say that technology offers a very good amount of financial opportunity, because technology has a uniqueness of being flexible and providing global opportunities. So which means that incomes comes from different places and at the same time. So I would say that technology provides a really good amount of financial opportunity. I would say that technology provides a good amount of financial opportunities because technology has a uniqueness of being flexible and providing global opportunities. One can have a job, a specific job, but have different opportunities that are coming from different countries, organizations. So which means that technology has an opportunity of providing different careers or jobs at the same time. So which means income is coming from diverse places. So I would say it provides a really good financial opportunity. Technology provides a really good amount of financial opportunity because technology has a uniqueness of being flexible and providing a global opportunity. So which means that one can have a stable job, but have different other opportunities coming from elsewhere. So which means income is coming from diverse places. So hence meaning that they're getting a good amount of money at the same time in a short amount of time. Our Innovation Center is breaking the barrier, especially for young women, because they're bringing a platform, they're creating access to skills, and bringing a diverse community that is able to be inclusive and be educative. So besides that, it's encouraging young women to have a platform and be confident in technology. Personally, like I said before, one of the challenges that I faced was confidence, because I wasn't sure how to navigate from sciences to technology. But today, young people are facing challenges like self-doubt, lack of motivation, and this is a bit hindering them to still pursue technology. But I would say that these challenges are slowly being addressed, like right now. I would say that one of the advice I would give to girls who would like to pursue technology is that do not wait to feel ready to start. Because all it takes in technology or in tech field is to be consistent, stay motivated, and have willingness to learn. Because all you need to have is have room or allow yourself to grow. Technology is a space where you learn by doing. So every small step counts. Looking forward, I see myself doing or getting involved in data-driven systems. But besides that, I would still want to be that voice of encouraging young women to actually get into tech, get involved in tech. Like I said before, I was not a tech person, but after getting into the tech field, I realized that all that matters is for you to know what you want and just go for it, because every small step counts.